10 guest on porn stars who are banned from the store forever. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Title. Number 10, Lynette.
Our hassle, it costs us money. It's a pain in the ass.
Lynette bought a submarine into the pawn shop. She stated that she got this from an unknown. Rick said that it is difficult to accept that somebody would offer it to her for nothing, as this submarine could cost over $100,000. It asked $25,000 for it, and somehow Rick figured out to get it for $3,000. The deal was made, and after some time, Rick discovered that the submarine was stolen 5 years sooner. He restored the submarine to the commendable proprietor and banned Lynette from entering the shop for doing misrepresentation. Number 9, Chris.
What the hell's a 4J?
A man named Chris entered the pawn shop with a Hudson Bay gorget that he believed was made in the 70s. Rick took a look at it. He asked the customer about the item, but Chris confessed that he does not know much as his father got it from an auction. Rick was not so impressed by it. He dug deeper into the item and found that the gorget was a fake. He got into a heated argument with Chris after he demanded $100,000 for it. Rick asked him to leave and told him that he would not be able to check in ever again. Number 8, John.
Hey, I got a 61 Willie Mays uniform.
John strolled into the shop with an original San Francisco uniform worn by the legendary baseball player Will Mays in 1961. The uniform incorporated all the key subtleties and the texture was incredibly acceptable also. Corey took it for $31,000 as it had the player's name, yet there was one thing not satisfying about the uniform, that it was in too acceptable condition to be 50 years of age. After some time, Corey looked at the thing and found out that this was not worn by Mays. Rick was troubled as they had such a major misfortune, so they chose to forbid John from coming in the shop since then. Number 7, Shelby.
Guy brought in a diamond tiara that belonged to First Lady Ida McKinley.
Shelby strolled into the shop with 2 diamond hoops of best quality. Rick asked him, and shockingly, he had all the data about it. Rick was dazzled and offered $40,000 for it. In any case, after 3 days, police came into the shop and told them that the studs were stolen. They promptly returned it to the proprietor, and the criminal was arrested. However, Rick lost all his valuable cash. The man was prohibited from entering the shop after his occurrence. Number 6, Pete.
I have a book signed by Shoeless Joe Jackson.
He entered the shop with a book marked by the acclaimed baseball player Joe Jackson. Rick checked it and was pulled in by its condition, so he approached Pete for any proof that bolsters his statements. Shockingly, the client provided a real letter about it. Rick got it for $13,000. Later, he discovered that the marks were phony, so he restricted him from coming back ever again. Number 5, Raphael.
I have a bronze statue I like to sell.
Do you know much about it?
I don't know what to tell you about that.
He came in with a Pegasus and a Perseus sculpture. He asserted that the sculpture was from the 90s. Rick examined everything and found some irregular markings on it, indicating that the data about it is unreliable. The client blew up with Rick and shouted at him. Rick got angry and banned him. Number 4, Mark.
I have an original Lincoln Parma card.
He walked in with a vintage picture of Abraham Lincoln and his wife and demanded $1 million for it. Rick was intrigued by it, so he requested his specialist to look at the photograph, and it went to be fake. Mark argued with the experts and insulted them, so in response, Rick restricted him from entering the shop again. Number 3, Jennifer.
I'd like to sell this gold coin if I could.
She came in with some gold coins, which sold for $12,000. Before long, it worked out that these coins were stolen. As per a criminal report, Jennifer had taken these from her uncle. He requested them back, however, according to the law, Rick could keep them as he had them for over a quarter of a year. Jennifer was sent to prison and was not allowed in again. Number 2, Rich.
I got something I think you're really gonna like.
Rich came in to purchase an NBA gold ring, which was worth $12,000. Rich bought another gold ring with himself to persuade Rick that the value he is selling it for is huge. He even purchased an analyzer and asserted that the jewel is a fake one. Rick was sure about it, so he realized he was going to be scammed, so he asked Rich to leave and prohibited him from entering the place. Number 1, Olivia.
My name is Olivia Black and I work the night shift at the Gold and Silver Pond.
Don't screw it up.
I've got this.
Olivia was employed by Rick to work in the shop. Chumley had every one of his eyes on her. She lost her gig on the show when the folks got some answers concerning her past career and that she was associated with burglary, so Rick terminated her and banned her from visiting the shop. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out any of our videos in the future. Also, watch 2 videos out on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.